Yo, what's up? Today I'm going to be trying and reviewing David Laid's pre-workout called Euphoria. Alright, so I've been a huge David Laid fan for a really long time now, and he's a really big reason why fitness has been such a staple in my life, and I also really love pre-workouts. So I thought, what better way to support my dude other than to try his pre-workout? So after about 10 days of waiting, my my pre-workout is finally here. So yeah, with that all being said, let's go ahead and mutilate this box and see what's inside. Okay, now we're talking. All right, all right, we got the goods. I'm gonna give you guys a little close-up so you can see what this looks like from the outside. All right, and so as much as I want to try this right now, I'm gonna go and pick up my buddy Al, and we're gonna try this pre-workout together and hit a leg workout, and we'll pretty much let you know how it affects our alertness, our cognition, and pretty much the quality of our overall workout. All right, let's put a nice big heaping scoop in this little glass over here.
There we go.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay.
Sploosh. Man.
Oh, look at that color.
Dude, that's insane.
Dude, it reminds me of Sully from Monsters, Inc. Dude, you're drinking Sully's blood right now. Oh, he's going straight for the chug. Oh, shit. Alright, how'd it taste?
Dude, that was incredible.
Was it really?
Yeah, like I couldn't, like, you know that sensation of like kind of after bitterness that you get? None of that.
None of that?
None of it.
Out of 10, what would you rank that?
Definitely 9.5. That is probably one of the best ones I've ever
You've ever had?
Fuck. Yeah.
Alright,
that's really good.
I'm hyped to give it a shot.
Dude.
Right here.
Look at that.
Stir this shit up.
I'm telling you, it's amazing.
Alright, about to drink Sully's blood from Monsters, Inc.
Dude, you're gonna feel like Sully after.
This is like 10 days of anticipation right here. I've been waiting so long to try this. It's really good.
Dude, dude, I swear to God.
It's good, dude. It's really. Yeah, guys, Sully's blood. Give it a try. Really good. Okay, so it's been like 20 minutes since I had the pre, and I feel really good. I feel like I want to like cure world hunger or like help an old lady cross the street or something. Yeah, I feel really good. I feel really good.
Pitchforks and torches ablaze. You can't wait to turn the world against me. I better watch what I say before you tarnish my name. You won't stop until you've got my tongue tied.
Greetings, Al. How are you doing this fine afternoon?
Pretty good. What about you?
I'm doing pretty well. Pretty swell. All right, so on a scale of 1 to 10, rank your mood after taking the Euphoria pre-workout.
Honestly, I feel like I didn't crash at all. Like, because usually when I take pre-workout, it comes off very hard and I want to fall asleep. But right now, I feel great.
Yeah, no crash. So it's got that L-theanine, which will make the come down from the pre-workout really smooth.
So this is a typical exercise routine that you usually do with other types of pre-workout.
Mm-hmm.
How did it compare in terms of the other ones or stack up
Right.
against?
Gotcha. So all right. So let's see. So other pre-workouts I would take, they would make me like want to bounce off the walls, like pretty much be the Incredible Hulk, like maybe punch a baby. Like it's just tunnel vision. I would say this one, like it wasn't quite that type of sensation. I would say my cognition was enhanced. My mood was really good. Like I felt just very buzzed and like a little bit bubbly.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess so I would say like I did have a very quality workout, but it wasn't one of those workouts where you're just like pumping off adrenaline, like you just want to like kick some shit and just stomp some shit and just like slam some weights.
It didn't
I would
feel
say-
berserker.
Yeah, exactly. That's the wording. Like it didn't feel berserk. It was a very quality workout, but it was like very productive. Like I felt very present, like with all my sets. Like I could focus more on like controlling my eccentrics, pausing at the bottom, exploding up. So I would say overall, like it enhanced my ability to be present within my workout, which honestly I would prefer that more than like those tunnel vision pre-workouts where I'm kind of just again, like as you said, going berserk and like going through the motions. So like I definitely love that type of feeling, but I also really love this type of feeling too. So yeah. Okay, and so how did your cognition / alertness feel after taking the pre-workout?
After taking it, I didn't feel like any lightheadedness.
No lightheadedness. What about like mental clarity? Like
I felt a lot more focused
a
actually.
lot more focus. Yeah, I thought so too. Okay, and on a scale of 1 to 10, rank the quality of your workout.
Oh, 100% better. Like because I definitely would have not been able to last as long as I did within the workout with the amount of reps and stuff.
Yeah, so out of
Just-
10, like
out of 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Oh shit.
100%. Like
10 out of 10. Goddamn.
So compared to other pre-workouts, what's a pro and a con within this pre-workout that you've noticed?
So I guess like it's both a pro and a con, but I would say in terms of like stimulants and like caffeine, this pre-workout wasn't as potent as like a lot of other pre-workouts in terms of caffeine. Like it had about 200 milligrams of caffeine, but for people like me who are like a little bit more sensitive to caffeine, like to put it in perspective, like a can of Monster would pretty much get me through an entire day. So for people like that who you're a little bit more sensitive to caffeine, but you still like want to have like a really good, passionate, like intense workout, like this is kind of, I would say, more up your alley. But then there's the type of people who like they need like 400, 500 milligrams of caffeine to get going and stuff. And so with that in mind, that this might not be the pre-workout for you, because then you'd probably have to like double up on the scoops and then you'd run out really quick. So I would say more for the person who's like not super hardcore, you just want like a really good workout. Yeah, and pretty much just pretty much have a good time. I'd say this is a pre-workout for you, but if you're looking for something a lot more hardcore, then I'd probably go with something else. But I had a fantastic workout, so I would recommend this pre-workout. Yeah,
So it's been about 2.5 hours since we've taken the pre-workout. How do you feel about the pre-workout in terms of longevity?
in terms of longevity, like as you touched upon before, 0 crash whatsoever. If you can't tell, I'm talking really fast. Like my cognition's still enhanced. Like I still feel like a little bit of buzz, like a little buzz. I feel like I could write a paper for school or like do some schoolwork, study for an exam. Like despite it still being so much time after working out, like I definitely don't have that like bouncing off the wall feeling that I had like a little bit earlier when I took it. But I feel like I just feel like my baseline cognition's still like a little like more enhanced, but like. Yeah, just no fatigue whatsoever. Like, I can still, struggling to put into words. But like, yeah, I don't know. I just feel good. I kind of just feel like my normal self. I guess just like a little bit mentally, just like a little bit sharper and like a little bit more present. So, yeah, overall zero crash whatsoever. Kind of like how you said with a lot of other pre-workouts, I have that crash and I have to take that afternoon nap. But honestly, I could go and hang out with friends right now, or I could go and honestly do like another workout or just do something active. So like, yeah, 0 crash, I still feel good. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say on that.
So what's the downside with the new pre-workout?
I mean, it's kind of like ticky-tacky, but I would say like the artificial coloring, like it had this very like artificial color to it that I think is kind of like it's a little bit unnecessary in my opinion. Like it literally looked like Sully's blood from Monsters Inc. And like I do feel like that color is just unnatural. And typically me being more like health oriented, and I like to make sure that I'm putting good things in my body. And I would say so like the downside is just that artificial coloring. I think it is a little unnecessary, but again, like I said, it's a little bit ticky-tacky. And then the other thing was when we mixed up the powder, and then after we drank it, there was still some like pre-workout residue at the bottom that hadn't mixed completely. But that being said, we did put it in a glass and we did stir it up. So maybe if we stirred it up a little bit more aggressively, or if we put it in a shaker cup and shook it completely, that problem might not have happened. But yeah, those are pretty much my two biggest complaints, which like aren't even that big of a deal with the pre-workout. But yeah, it just could have mixed a little bit better, and I do think the artificial color was just like a little bit unnecessary.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. And would you recommend this pre-workout to other Homo sapiens?
I would recommend this workout.
You would.
And yeah, this workout routine, and not to mention the pre-workout to other Homo sapiens.
What was your favorite part about the pre-workout?
It was definitely the energetic feeling, and not in just not crashing, because I usually do.
Yeah,
It's
you usually
horrible.
crash.
Yeah,
So the question everyone's been waiting for: did you feel euphoric?
I did.
You did.
I did.
You did.